Hello and welcome to Bali. So today I'm doing a video which is the first one of a series of tips and advice that I would like to share on how to raise your vibration. And the video I'm doing today is to talk about sports activity. If you're not a sportive person, please don't go, because you will probably find some interesting point for yourself as well, because we are not obliged to be into extreme sports. We can walk as well, and everybody except of course sick people, but most of the people at minimum are able to walk. So I have done a list of beneficial aspects of practicing a physical activity, and I would like to share them with you. And I have done that because at a time of my life where I was completely broken and we could say depressed. I'm not sure that I really identified that I was depressed. I was just facing the chaos into my life. And I have to say that surfing and yoga is not a sport, but still it's moving the energy inside of your body. Surfing and yoga are the two main points that saved my life. And today I can't see my life without having those two key elements. If it was not surfing, for instance, tomorrow, if I was moving in a different country, I will practice another sport. By saying so, I just want to say that it's not linked to the kind of activity you are doing. It's really the fact to practice in a regular basis. So I did a list of positive aspects, and I would like to share them with you. Of course, there are many more than what I'm going to say, but for me today it's the most important one. And maybe it will resonate with you, and maybe you will, I don't know, decide to practice a sport again, or you will decide to start to practice a sport, because it's never too late to start something, you know. It's not a question of age. It's only belief system to think that it's too late. Yeah, and sometimes, you know, many people were having a sports activity when they were young, and after with life, with work, with stress, with kids, with everything, we stopped doing it, which is really a pity, because it's really a way to feel balanced, centered. And it's really a way to have energy, and it's really a way, yes, to feel good into your life. So here are the point. First of all, it gives you a structure. So if you can practice a sports activity on a regular basis, if you can do it every day, it's best. If you can't, and even if you can't, there is always possibility to do it, because we can always wake up earlier, and if we can't go outside because we have children, still we can practice an activity at home. So it's always possible. But this is a choice. So if you choose to practice a regular sports activity, it gives you a structure. You know that many times a week or every day you're going to move your body. And for people which are depressed, it's a way to, you know, have something to do, and they know that this something is going to make them feel good. So it's really a way to go as if they were blind, you know, not thinking, putting the shoes or taking the props to do whatever sport you want to do, and go for it. So it's really a way to have a goal and have a motivation into their day, and they know that later on, by doing so regularly, they will feel good. So it's a structure. Then the second point, it's me time. When you practice a sports activity, it's time for yourself. It's time that you put in your agenda that is only for you. Even if you practice a sport and you're going to meet friends, or you're going to meet new people and you will have a social interaction, it's time for yourself. For instance, someone which has a family, they know that this day they're gonna do cycling or they're gonna whatever sport, but it's the day where they are practicing their sports activity and it's for themselves. After, if you choose to share with someone else, it's the same. It's always me times that you choose to share with someone. The next point, it's pleasure. So in my conception, practicing a sports activity is always going with pleasure, otherwise I don't want to do it. But for some people, the pleasure will be in the result. For some people, it's suffering, and they will have the pleasure to see the body and feel the body differently and feeling good and changing or whatever. So it's pleasure. And when we have pleasure, we generate chemistry, we generate dopamine, serotonin, we generate this chemistry which make us feel good. So this is the pleasure. The next point, which should have been the first one, but anyway, it's not important, it's moving your energy, moving the stagnant energy. So, for instance, you had a bad day and you're gonna practice a sports activity at the end of the day. You release that, you get rid of it. Or you had argument, or you had challenging situation, or you had whatever low vibration energy. It's a way to move the energy inside of your body, and it's a way for you to release this energy. So it's very powerful. The next point, it's increase your self-esteem. Because whatever you practice, only the fact to go for it, only the fact to take your surfboard and to take your motorbike and going there, or to put your shoes and to start this running, or to meet your friends because you have an appointment to, climb a mountain or whatever, just by the fact to take the decision to organize and to go, you already have won. You're already a winner because you are moving forward in your decision, so you really feel good. After, if you have success into it, it's a second point. But first of all, you already have won just by taking the decision and by doing it, by waking up earlier, putting your clothes and going for it. So this is the reward. And then, of course, when you practice an activity on a regular basis and you improve yourself, you're very happy with yourself and you have an immediate reward, and you raise your self-esteem, which is the best you could do for yourself. Because being happy with ourselves, being satisfied by ourselves with what we have done, this is the best reward you could have. And then the next point, of course, it's to give you a good immune system. Because if you practice an activity on a regular basis, your body feels good. You move your energy, you oxygen your blood, you move your muscles, you feel good in your head because you are not too much thinking, you are inside of your body. So you have a good immune system. And when you practice a sport on a regular basis, after you will see that you take care of the food you ingest, because and what you drink, because you are healthy and you want to have healthy things inside of your body. So you will see that it's a virtuous circle. Then the next point is connection with nature. If you have the chance, or if you can organize yourself to practice a sport outdoor, you have the connection with nature, and nature is really the place where the vibration is the highest. This beautiful, benevolent nature, which is giving to us everything that she has, bring us this high vibration. So when you are outside practicing a sports activity, you immediately raise your vibration. You feel the elements, you are connecting to your senses. So it's very, very good for yourself. And the next point, it's social connection. Because when you practice a sports activity, most of the time, except if you run on your own with your music on your head and you are close, but still you can, you know, cross with the eyes people that you can meet every day doing the same thing as you. You always meet someone, and you can meet new people. You can just have a eye contact, have a smile, speaking about the weather, whatever. You always meet someone which is either sharing the same activity as you or just walking here, but anyway being here at the same time. So you have a social connection, and social connection is really one of the key of happiness as well. So here are for me all the positive aspects of practicing a sports activity or walking in nature. And on the social aspect, it can be as well a moment that you share with your friends, because you give an appointment to walk, to do a trek, or you know, whatever sports you can meet with your friends. So it's really yes, it's a lot of benefit. So this is what I wanted to share today. It's not impossible, as I said. It's not a question of age. It's not because you do not practice a sport for a long time that you can't come back to it. Just try, and you will see that you will feel as young as when you were doing it before. And yeah, that's it. So this is the point. And so my name is Véronique. I am practicing energy healing session. I do them in person or online. And I'm working at the level of the subconscious mind, and as well at the level of the heart, because we repair some wound you could have from your childhood. And I'm helping people to feel better, to be empowered, and to be really free to be who they deeply are. Because the thing is that we all receive a program when we were a child, between 0 to 7 years old, and most of the time we are acting belong this program, belong our belief system. And with energy healing session, I help you to transform this belief system for you to be the way you really want to be. So just message me. It's complex to explain in just a few minutes. Message me if you have more questions, and I would be very happy to answer you. And practice a sport, be happy, and thank you for watching. And next time I will do another video about how to raise our vibration. Thank you. Bye.